Hey, you guys, what's going on? Welcome to SewerCast. My name is Vaughn.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Chris. What's up?
And we're back for what might be, well, I shouldn't say back. We're maybe first episode, maybe fifth, who knows. There was some issues, as always, when you're learning new things. You know, trial and error and lots of it.
Absolutely. You guys will be the ones to see if this is the first or the fifth. So,
Yeah.
you know, we'll see later.
It's amazing how, like, every time you're at a party or something, you talk and, oh, yeah, we should start a podcast. Like, you guys have no idea. Well, I mean, we didn't either until we just started. Like, the technical work that goes into synchronizing audio, multiple cameras, drivers, software, equipment.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty crazy,
And
but
of
we
course,
think we got the hang of it
you know,
at this point.
We're balling on a budget. So, yeah, all our mics match, and that's just about it. We're using different cameras for everything.
Different computers.
Yeah, different computers. So, you know, it's been a lot of randomly tying things together and figuring out how it all works together. So it's been a learning curve.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, you can always just sit around one mic in a room with no like video, right, and podcast that way. But, you know, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Everybody wants to see our beautiful mugs anyways, so.
Yeah, nice. And Curtis, at least this time your face isn't...
Yeah.
Burn.
You don't
I was
look like Two-Face.
reflecting in the mirror today. I'm like, you know, it healed up pretty nice.
Yeah, it actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even tell. Can you guys tell?
Well, maybe. Maybe they'll see the other one. Who knows?
Yeah.
I just got some sparkling water going here.
I don't get how you do that.
Free Top G.
I just, sparkling water, not for me. Not at all.
You think it's not for you, but you're not chosen yet.
It's an acquired taste is what you're telling me?
No, it's not an acquired taste. It tastes like water. It's an acquired texture or mouthfeel.
That's an interesting point, actually.
Man, I don't want to drink spicy water. If I want water, I just want water.
Yeah, but yet you love neutrals.
Yeah, I honestly
crush
do.
those.
And we talked about this possibly in a previous episode, if that's one that gets posted.
But a flavored neutral versus a flavored sparkling water. Literally, the only difference is just the taste of vodka or whatever booze.
So
they
you know
put
what?
in it.
So let's say I go to 7-Eleven. I'm like, you know what? I need to rehydrate. I'm obviously not getting my, you know, Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola or whatever. Like, thing I go for isn't your bottle of like Voss water or, you know, like Death water or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I actually,
Sam
vitamin
is.
water, man. I drink so much vitamin water. I love it.
I don't even consider
50 cent
that
thanks
water,
you.
man. That'll kill you.
No,
All the
it's
sugar
good, man.
in it.
Man, it's not that bad.
All right, man. I'll say at your funeral that I warned you.
And you show up with a pound of chocolate to this.
I did, you know. That's my vice. What, like, chocolate? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, what is your vice, your dietary vice?
The
Like,
better
That you're
question
not
is-
giving up ever.
yeah, that you're not giving up ever.
The
Mine's
better
for
question
sure chocolate.
is, if you're going to 7-Eleven or a grocery store, you got pop chips in a bar.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Ooh, that's good. I don't really drink pop anymore, but if I was...
Just anything you get from a convenience store cooler. That's...
You know, I was very partial to vanilla Coke. That shit slapped. I don't know if you
It
ever
honestly,
tried
man,
vanilla
Coke and then cherry Coke.
So I do vanilla Coke.
Yep.
I would do, what's that brand? The Dutch,
Old Dutch.
Old Dutch jalapeno
Oh,
chips.
you don't want original?
No. Jalapeno are my favorite kind of chips.
Yeah.
And then for the bar, like as you saw, like I like just like plain milk chocolate is kind of.
So you
my
don't do like a
favorite.
70 or 80% like dark cocoa or whatever, like chocolate? Like you don't like those kind of bitter chocolates? You just like
Oh
the
no,
plain?
I like all chocolate. I like
you
white,
just have to go
dark
for
milk. But if it's my choice of just what am I picking? Like it most likely, more often would be milk chocolate.
That's a pretty solid pairing. What about you, Chris? Pop chips in a bar.
Okay, so pop chips in a bar. It's 7-Eleven. I'm either going to go with a Diet Coke. A Diet Coke, that's what it is. That's my vice too, Diet Coke. I'm not giving that up. So it'll be a Diet Coke, or depending on how I'm feeling, they have like this new Gatorade electrolyte
Yep.
stuff. It's like the refresher. I can't remember the exact term, but it's
I've seen those.
like the white flavored one. Kind of tastes like cherry, I guess. So I get that. A bar, I don't really eat chocolates. I'd probably get beef jerky instead. And then for chips, I'm gonna rip. Some 7-Elevens have this. It's like those Indomie noodles. They have that, but in chips. I get that. Either that or zesty cheese Doritos.
No
Classic.
chocolate. Come on, man. Really?
I don't have much of a sweet tooth, man.
Okay.
But if I have to get a chocolate bar, I'll go Twix. If I have to get a chocolate
Twix
bar.
is a base chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What are you?
I'm
picking?
predictable.
Oh, I know what you're gonna get.
I'm getting a Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
Hawkins
Yeah,
Cheesies,
I was just gonna say that.
and a Big Turk.
Yeah.
Big Turk.
Man, tried and
Boomer
true.
chocolate bar.
Man, you know what? I remember as a kid, I'm like, who would like that? Who would like that?
I
It's
still
me.
ask that.
Man, it's so good.
Okay,
Either that or like a Charleston Chew.
Charleston
Boomer chocolate
Chew.
bar.
Man, those are good.
The chocolate or the marshmallow one? The nougat or marshmallow?
I like the marshmallow one.
Yeah.
Key is you
marshmallow one's
freeze it, and then it like shatters.
Oh, any
Smack it
chocolate
against
bar.
the table.
Gotta
Oh, yeah.
freeze it.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep. Man, the only thing
Ice.
I'm not about is freezing like it's not M&M's, sorry, it's Skittles. I know like people like freezing Skittles.
Break your teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no,
what
I don't
I-
need that.
Dentist. Crying tears.
Yeah,
of
was that?
joy
Yeah, was that a
recommending
dentist
that?
telling you to do that, man?
No, Tyler.
Oh, shout out Tyler.
Yeah, hey,
Shout out Tyler.
I'll bring you a bag of frozen Skittles. So.
Speaking of freezers, I just developed a new system in my fridge that's just perfect. So, ice is
What
a
is that? You
huge.
actually buy food?
Yeah, I bought food. No, ice is so important to me. Like, I've been to parties where it's like, where's your ice? And they got half a tray of ice. Like, that is just garbage. No good. Like, I've left parties to go buy bags of ice before. Like, it's...
Have you?
yeah, oh yeah. Like, it's,
Have you, man?
It's that important. And so, I didn't want to buy bags of ice. So, I bought 2 ice trays and have them in my freezer, obviously. And then I bought a Tupperware bin that basically takes up half my freezer. And then as soon as those are done, I just crack them, dump them in, refill them. I just always have a ton of ice. Your fridge in your old house used to have so
the
much
best.
ice.
The best. Yeah, that was such a
like,
good fridge.
Real important. Are you guys ice drinkers? Like, I'm the ice man, I'm telling you.
I think the only thing I actually
yeah.
put ice in is when I like mix myself some iced tea. Or if I do like a mixed drink, like a highball. That being said, you're going to soon realize, because you're still in the infancy stage of being a bachelor,
Yeah.
is the amount of like frozen food you're going to want in there, your hungry man and all that, is going to outweigh the cost of ice.
Yeah, but I'm on the health now. Everything I make is homemade. It's been pretty good. Seed
Do you
oil
still-
free.
Nice. Well, my freezer's still full of like chicken and meat and liver and stuff.
That's true. I've kind of been like, oh, I'm in the mood for this. And so I go to the store and get it. But I haven't really stocked up yet at this point.
Me and my girlfriend, we meal prep. Well, we don't meal, so we meal plan. So we'll plan out the next week or two's meals.
Good tactic.
Yeah, and then when we go to the grocery store, we know exactly what we're getting. We're not kind of aimlessly, because that's the worst part, is you like go to the grocery store and you aimlessly kind of like, hey, I think I could use this, I think I could use that, I think I could use this. And you get home, you're like, I got nothing to make meals, and I got nothing for snacks. Like, it's all just incomplete recipes, I'm going to call it.
Yeah. I've
That
also
irked
found
me,
that.
so yeah.
Yeah.
We'd meal plan, and then it's like, okay, tonight we're doing like chicken breast with barbecued bell peppers and wild rice on the side or something. Makes it easy.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, here's a real question, Vaughn. If you like ice that much, I love ice as well. Why don't you just buy an ice maker?
I could do that, but at this point, like, my bin is so full of ice. As long as I just, use some, crack some, put some in. Like, I don't feel that I would need it.
Well, here's the problem. I guess you're just one guy living by yourself, so it's a little bit different. But like Curtis said, you will find your freezer starts filling up. Like, people will give you meat or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you'll get a good deal on meat and you'll buy a bunch of it, whatever, right? So you just kind of don't have that much room for ice. But I do agree, man. I put so much ice in all
But that
my-
was
all
like the
my
game
drinks,
changer
too.
for me in my apartment, was getting a small like closet deep freeze for that stuff. So and it's even the system we use here now in the house is like the upstairs fridge freezer is for all your frozen vegetables, and then the deep freezers for all the meats, keep them nice and organized. One side you have chicken, you got your beef, you got your fish, pork, whatever. But
Yeah. Oh, right on.
Nice. But I guess it all depends on your diet too. Like if you're eating a whole bunch of other foods, you can have way more stuff in your freezer. Like my freezer's pretty barren now, really, because my diet's pretty restricted. I guess I mostly just eat beef and yogurt, and cheese.
Nice. What do you think is the best kind of cheese?
Well, there's a cheese that I really like. You can find it at Safeway. It's called Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg.
Yeah, it's
is it a hard cheese or a soft cheese?
It's a soft cheese. It's a Norwegian cheese. Really good. It's similar to Swiss, I would say. It kind of has some holes in it. Really good, but the only problem is it's quite expensive.
Man, isn't all cheese expensive?
Yeah,
so you know
pretty
what?
much.
I've tried,
Lactose
and that's
intolerant.
the thing is that's only something that's recently come up in the last few years. So, like anyone else, I feel like everyone can abuse their bodies, like in their diet aspects, until they're about 20, and then life catches up with them.
I'd say about 25.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened to me. But man, I love cheese,
Yeah.
any type.
No.
But the thing is, when it comes to names, man, I'm just so like, I have zero knowledge of like, you got brie, you got your cheddar, you got your Swiss, but like anything beyond that, it's like, I don't know, man, like give me that stuff.
I really like a nice provolone cheese.
I'm
It's
a big
pretty good.
Baby Bell guy. I snack on the
Man,
Baby
I
Bells all
love
the time.
Baby Bells.
I really like, too, also underrated cheese for sure are both, I don't even know really what the difference is, ricotta cheese and cottage cheese.
Man, cottage
I
cheese.
love those. Like just eating it on its own, pretty good.
Cottage cheese and then cucumber slices. That's the way you do it. That's a healthy
So I haven't
snack.
tried it, but I imagine that would
It's
be pretty
so
good.
it's so good. Like it's such a good pairing.
Nice.
Cottage cheese is wild. Even just the like making cheese.
Yeah.
I've never gotten into cottage cheese.
Oh,
You've never
loved
tried it?
man.
No, I have tried it. I've just never really got into
Man,
it.
cottage cheese, like just a little bit of salt on there.
Money.
Yep.
Always been more of a yogurt guy.
Mm.
If I'm gonna have like, kind of creamy milk product, it's just gonna be yogurt for sure, rather than cottage cheese.
sounds
Yeah, you get that
reasonable.
plain yogurt, and then you get yourself. So my mom grew up on an acreage, and we had raspberry and strawberry plants. So she would make her own like raspberry, strawberry jams and jellies.
Oh yeah.
And then she'd buy the big tubs of plain yogurt. And what you do is you'd get your bowl, load up some plain yogurt, and then go get some jam, some fresh homemade jam, and then that was your flavoring in the yogurt.
Oh yeah.
That
Well,
would be so good.
you
It
guys saw
was.
what I just ate earlier, right? It was
Yeah.
just plain yogurt with honey and flavored granola there.
I just feed my body
Delicious.
liquor and nicotine.
Nice.
The true diet.
The true northerner diet.
So, Chris, as I understand, you've got an activity you want us to perform or some...
Yes, I got a list for you guys.
All right,
so the
what's
list
that?
I'm going to be showing these guys today is the top 10 most streamed songs on Spotify of all time. And I've seen the list, but they haven't. So now they're going to be basically reacting to the list. Okay. All right. Well, if you want to make a guess, man, go for it.
All right.
What do you think is the number one most streamed song of all time on Spotify?
I think I got this.
You do?
Ed Sheeran, Shape of You.
I think it's See You Again with Wiz and whoever else did it.
No, if it isn't Ed Sheeran, it's gonna be my Taylor, country star Taylor.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Both of
I don't
you
know
are
what's
wrong, actually.
Oh.
Neither of them. But let's start at...
Does it come from the eastern aspect of the world?
no,
Yeah, is it Bad Bunny?
it's not. You would know it very well.
I guess that because See You Again for a long time was the number one most viewed video on YouTube for a long time.
Yeah.
Isn't that Charlie Puth?
Yeah, Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa. And I don't even like the song that much.
No,
but
me
I
neither.
know it was up there on YouTube. So, that's too bad. I'm curious to hear what the list is.
All right. So number 10, most streamed song on Spotify of all time, Stay by The Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber.
Okay. Like, Kid Laroi is like the Australian Bieb anyways. But like, so you got two Biebers on the same song, I guess. How does that one go again?
I do the same. I never want. I do the
Honestly,
same.
man,
Need you to stay.
4
Need you
out
to
of 10
stay.
at best song.
You know what? It
4 out of 10.
It does have a catchy hook, like any modern pop song, but it's so bare bones. I gotta say though, touch on this note, Bieber really fallen off the last few years. Like he only puts out like you gotta think when he came up and the first like 4 or 5 years of his career, like it was hit after hit after like I would swear every other month there's a different song by him that was charting.
Yeah.
Now it's like once every 6 months. The guy also looks like Slim Shady, like Dear Stan, right? To be still in car.
Well, you know,
He is slim.
he released one song, this song, a year ago, and it's number 10. So I think he's doing all right. Maybe,
yeah,
maybe he's just
absolutely.
enjoying the
Doing
time
better
with
than
his
us.
wife. Maybe he's just enjoying the time with his wife and
he's
his
doing better
money.
than me in my empty basement. So
But I agree. Let's rate these songs too. You know, Stay. I'm pretty sure this was a Charlie Puth written song. Because I swear I've seen a TikTok of his where he was playing the
be.
intro on his old Juno synth.
That's a
You know
nice
what, man?
watch, man.
Oh, thanks to
I
my
just
grandfather's.
caught a glimpse of it. Show them.
It's my grandfather's old stainless steel
really?
watch. Yeah,
Wow, that's
so I
sick.
love it. I only wear. Well, if I could afford one, I'd wear like a Rolex or something. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, I always just wear my grandfather's stainless steel hand-me-downs from both.
Cool.
This song, I like the intro synth riff that Charlie Puth does. I think it's kind of annoying, though. Otherwise, I go with like a 4 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, don't
I have
like
to
it.
agree.
Don't
Yeah,
ever
we got a
care.
4 out of 10 across the board.
Don't
Let us know
care
what
if
you
I
guys
ever
think.
hear it again.
You rate this a 4 out of 10? Stay.
Don't at me either.
All right.
Yeah. Here's his Twitter link right here, Adam.
All right, number 9, most streamed song of all time on Spotify, Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh God, I hate that.
How does
song.
that one go now?
You
Hey,
pick
you know
me up, you pick me up, believer.
Oh, that's number 9?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even 3 out of 10.
Man, have you ever seen the lead singer?
2.3 billion streams.
Have you ever seen their lead singer?
No.
The guy's jacked.
Is
like
he?
he's a big dude.
Wow, that song I truly do not like. Like,
It's a bad song.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really like it either. I really find it's annoying.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I agree. 3 out of 10.
First
Worse than the
things
last
first.
one. Yeah, get it outta here.
I'll give it like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 2.3 billion streams, so somehow
That's unreal.
some people like that song apparently.
Wow.
I think the crazy thing is, like, for an artist like that, I think they get paid like 7/10 of a penny per stream because they'd be on the higher side.
Oh, well, not
That's
only
pretty
that,
good
but
with
this is just
2.3
on
bill.
Spotify.
That's just on Spotify.
So
yeah,
there
that's
must be
not
like a
YouTube,
shit ton on YouTube, Spot. Never mind
Like
how many times you've
Apple.
heard that in Kia commercials.
or people that actually bought. Oh, yeah, honestly,
They're just
that's the
cashing
thing
it.
that amazed me is when somebody releases a song, and I think they released that song like what 3-4 years ago,
Let's see.
and within that span, they've already sold out for.
so 6 years ago now.
But yeah, they're already selling it out for like ad right usage.
Well,
Hey man, I would too.
on that note, it's actually like to make money in the music industry, you get it used in movies and TV.
So I was
Like,
listening
yes.
to a podcast the other day. The guy discusses music, and he's talking about actually like TV show like audio scores, their intros, this and that, and how like a lot of TV like intros, they just instead of having one made for them, they just purchase an artist's music. So for like the intro for The Sopranos, which became one of the most critically acclaimed shows ever, I think they just paid that artist like a flat rate of like $40,000 up front.
Yeah.
Whereas the guy who actually made the Jeopardy theme song music, that do 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 do, got paid $400 per use,
Insane.
and he's estimated like
my
he's
God.
dead now, but he's estimated to have earned just off that. He also did one for the Tonight Show,
Oh, yeah.
the intro for it, but he's estimated just off like Jeopardy to have made, I think it was $120 million to date on royalties of it.
Crazy, man.
Well, actually, we'll have some like personal experience of that. So I'm playing a metal band, Soul Runner, and our song "Ghost Car" was actually used in a TV show in the background, and we got paid $500 for that. For just think us being played in the background, some small shitty metal band from Canada. I can't remember the name of the show. It was some detective show. Like who cares? Whatever. It was in the background. It got paid $500 for it, and we will get paid like royalties as well. So just imagine, like, you apply that to like a Kia commercial for the Super Bowl, and imagine how much
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons is being
Yeah.
paid for Believer. You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
I saw this thing that was it was in one of the Avengers movies or Guardians of the Galaxy or
probably
something.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
But essentially, at one point, there's a big thunderbolt that comes down, and then they play "Thunderstruck" by AC/DC. Thunder, and like it's just for 10 seconds. And I read or heard somewhere like for that 10 seconds of that song to be played, AC/DC was paid out like $750,000.
So that's
Absolutely, man.
Like
Absolutely.
imagine you
That's
just
even-
make a song
Yeah.
and you could just live forever off of this one song.
Actually, that reminded me again. The same one about TV shows intros is The Big Bang Theory.
The bare naked.
The Bare
Ladies.
Naked Ladies. There's like no 100% confirmed numbers, but that is the highest paid ever intro to a TV show because they have like 290 episodes that are basically always airing across the globe everywhere, and they get paid per run.
Damn.
Yeah,
Good for
that's
them.
crazy.
That's all you have to say is good for them.
Yeah, honestly.
But enough of that. That's depressing that I'm not getting paid that much. And let's move on. Now, I think this song's a banger. Number 8 most streamed song of all time. Closer, the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey.
You know what? That's a good.
Do you not know this one either, man?
Okay,
No,
I'm
'cause you know what
sure
you gotta
I
think
know
of?
it. I
It's-
just can't think of how it goes.
So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover.
Yeah.
That was a banger. That truly was a banger. Like, I give
6
that
out of
thing,
10.
Man, I'd
2016.
honestly give that a 7.5 out of 10.
You know, man, I really like the song. I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. This has sort of like a, now this is gonna sound weird off front, but just hear me out. This song almost has like country-esque lyrics to it.
Oh,
where
absolutely.
It's sort of like vaguely personal, but just general enough where you could sort of apply it to yourself. You know, like you're
Do you know what it
like
is?
you're sitting in a hotel lobby and you see you walking.
Do you want to
and
hear
you're
a hot
looking good.
take?
What's that?
It's modern day Don't Stop Believing. It is.
I'm sure that song's on this list somewhere too.
I could see that. But yeah, I think the song is great. Great melody. Halsey's good in it. The Chainsmokers are good. The drop is pretty good. You know, you got to think back to like this song, 2016. You know, this song came out. It was sort of right at the beginning of when pop music was sort of moving towards
right at
more
the
like an
beginning of-
EDM formula where
Yeah.
they would have drops instead of like a main chorus kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they had that drop. I think this is a great song. 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was also in the start of Vaughn's bar star days. He'd drop it like it was hot on the dance floor.
My
That song.
bar stars. That was all of us together.
Oh yeah, I
really
heard the song
was,
a
yeah.
lot in the bars for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, what do you rate the song then, Vaughn?
6 out of 10.
Great song. Yeah, all right. Okay. Number 7. Most streamed song of all time on Spotify. One Dance by Drake featuring WizKid and Kyla.
I wouldn't put it there personally. I mean, I know it's not mine to put, but of all songs that, like all the hits Drake has, like it surprises me that that one is on the list.
Yeah, to be honest,
I'd
that's
put, like,
surprising to
Hotline
me as
Bling.
well.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
in
Yeah.
place of that for sure.
How many streams did it have? Does it say?
This one has 2.49 billion streams. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised about that as well. I would have thought God's
know,
Plan to be
that's-
his highest
yeah.
one. But I assume, well, you got to think like lots of these are probably just from playlists, right? So I assume this song is not only on Drake-esque playlists, but also on a lot of dance hallway,
Yeah.
playlists where you put it for your dance party, whatever. I assume maybe that's where, because I don't know, of all Drake tracks, this is probably like near the bottom for me.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I'm a pretty big Drake fan,
For
to be
sure.
honest.
This one
For
got
sure.
heavy radio play.
They
Like,
did
it
get heavy
did.
radio play.
And
That's
I
true.
think it still does, really.
Yeah, you'll hear this like all the time in like Zara or something.
Yeah.
5 out of 10. Respect the artist, but don't really like the song.
I'd
Yeah,
do
I'll give it
4
a 5 out of 10, yeah. And to be honest, I don't know why I thought this was Rihanna for some reason, but that's one of the other songs in this album. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, number 6, most streamed song of all time. Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee.
Banger. 10 out of 10.
Banger. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a great track. Really, really
See,
good track.
It's such a good song. Like, it has great composure, but it hits you like in the feels.
It does.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
Genuinely
yeah.
does. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
brings back nostalgia. You don't even know where it's coming from.
Post second verse, or his the second half of his verse, he's just belting it out, man. Like you can just feel it. It's sick
It
song.
resonates within you.
I mean,
Really
there was a
good
point
track.
where it was like slightly annoying that if you went to a mall, like every single song or every store you went into was playing that song. But when you like the song, you know, go back. If you haven't listened to it in a while, go back and listen to this song and you'd be like, damn, that's a good song. Like really it is.
Absolutely. I really, it's just so good, man. The vocal melodies are good. It's like a sweet song as well. You don't get very many sweet songs. Like not sugar sweet, but I'm talking like, you know, like sweet in the way you would talk sweetly
Just
to.
wholesome.
Yeah, it's like a wholesome song.
Yeah.
You hardly ever get these at all, like ever.
The pairing of the two of them, like it was perfect.
10 out of 10.
It was perfect, yeah.
Absolutely. I give it like a 9 out of 10 easy.
Finally a good song
Yep.
on this list.
Post Malone and Sway Lee, please do more stuff together.
Yeah, honestly, man.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5, Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage.
I feel like, I feel like that should have been a spot down.
A spot down.
Yeah.
So further closer to number 1, you're saying?
No, like closer to, like that and Sunflower should flip.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think this song deserves
Like
to be on the
Rockstar?
list, personally.
Oh,
I
really?
like the song, but I wouldn't imagine it would be top ever.
See, now, I really like this song. Not only was it one of the first times you ever heard this track, honestly, I was like, holy fuck, like, what is this? Like, this is sick. Came out September 2017, it says. I don't know, man. I think it's a great track. Really influential, man. I don't know. I think it's a great track. 21 Savage's verse is great, too. I'm
You know
giving
what
this
it
an
is?
8 out of 10.
21 Savage is pretty. I think his verse is what really brings that song like together and gives it its credibility. I'm gonna call it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd honestly rate that song like a 5 out of 10.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
I'll give it more than that. Like, I like the song, I just don't love it. So I give it a 6.5.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely better songs from Beer Bongs and Bentleys, but
For sure.
I think this is a great song.
Cool.
Okay, number 4, most streamed songs of all time. Someone You Love by Louis Capaldi.
Man, I don't know if
Capaldi,
I've
sorry.
ever actually, like, maybe I've heard him on the radio, but I don't know if I've ever actually listened to him.
I've never
I've
listened to the
seen
song
his
myself, but I
TikToks,
know
like,
how
he's
it goes.
very active on TikTok. He's a pretty funny dude, and he's pretty, like, he seems extremely down to earth. I don't know if I've ever listened to it.
We might, we're just going to play a second of listening to this. We might have to mute this.
Okay, we'll just pause. We'll be
We'll
back.
just cut it.
We're back, and, you know, I've heard the song 3.5 out of 10. Don't like it, not my style. But I mean, I guess for what it is, for that style of music, he has a pretty good voice, but it's just not my cup of tea. So
I agree. It's a song made for women. 2 out of 10. Next.
On to the next one. I'm not even going to rate that.
My brother and I we have this name. We call it sweatpants nursing music.
That's a fitting name, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, number 3 most streamed song of all time on Spotify is "Dance Monkey" by Tones and I.
Dance
You know what?
Monkey. Is that it?
No, that sounds like Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys.
Brass Monkey. So I don't know this.
What are you saying, man?
There's a song that goes. Well, we can
That's
play it, but
Brass
now
Monkey.
we have to mute again.
Are you
But
sure
yeah,
that's
Brass
not-
Monkey.
No, he's singing Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Well, no, this one just "Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey." Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's top. Yeah, I know this song. Yeah,
You know what?
yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I like it. I kind of did dig that song, and I would honestly, because it's just, again, it's a like bare bones simplicity.
Yeah.
It just has the perfect like beat to it and like hook.
I agree. The
It's just
unique
catchy.
voice.
It's just perfect catchy. Like they did great with it.
yeah, well,
I would
obviously.
give it an
yeah.
honest like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you know, it's 7 out of 10. I'm probably not going to listen to it on my own ever, but if it comes on, I'm not going to be upset.
I'm not
for
changing
sure.
the radio station.
Yeah,
I'm not skipping
yeah.
the song.
4 out of 10. Depending on my mood, I might change the radio station.
You don't even know what it
the
was.
Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I do know it now. I just need reminders.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, now, number 2, this is your guess, actually, so you're very close. Number 2 most streamed song of all time on Spotify is "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, see, oh man, I knew
You were close. You were close.
Honestly, man, if you like that song, listen to the Mercules.
I was
remix.
just gonna say
Were
that.
you?
I
It's
was just,
so
that's
good.
all I was thinking the entire
Man,
time.
it's so
Have you ever heard
good.
Mercules?
I've never.
Oh
heard it.
man,
we're
after
gonna-
this,
I think we've just got to.
well, I don't want your
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
to overheat. Like if
I think we're doing good, but yeah, here I'll just queue it up on YouTube, and then after we'll listen to it.
yeah, it's so good, man.
Man, I showed you that. You're like, man, who's this Mercules guy? I'm like,
Yeah.
listen.
Now, yeah, okay, so this song, I think a lot of people find Ed Sheeran annoying or his voice annoying, but I don't really find him annoying, to be honest. To
No.
me,
I don't find him annoying at all.
He's a
Any
weird dude.
song I've ever heard by him, I like.
Yeah,
and I
he's
really,
musically
yeah.
gifted. Like,
oh, for sure.
He is.
I think the song is very interesting. The sort of main looping, I guess, what would that be? Piano or maybe like a kalimba or glockenspiel, whatever that
Yeah.
sound is. I think it's interesting. Like you never, doon 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 doon. Well, however it goes, right? You know how it goes. I think it's pretty interesting. The song's interesting. I think the lyrics are pretty good too.
oh, they absolutely are. You know, honestly, his
Some
voice
good
always
wordplay.
catches me off guard for how he looks.
Yes, absolutely.
That he has the worst tattoos I've ever seen. They're like crayon dinosaurs.
Oh, you know
You ever
what?
seen him?
I was actually.
They're bad.
I'm thinking of what? What are you
Ed
talking
Sheeran's
about?
Are you thinking of the
tattoos.
wrong song, man?
Yeah, I was thinking. Of the
Oh
song.
my god.
But I do like "Shape of You" as well. But the other one that's but it's not bad. 7 out of 10.
Oh my god, man.
I'd give it an honest 6 out of 10.
Next time we do a list like this, we're just playing you the songs. Like we'll cut it and play the songs for
Yeah,
you.
please.
Just
That would be really helpful.
please roast him in the comments.
Yeah,
Well, sure.
we're
yeah.
gonna dox him.
Use me as your punching
You
bag.
can,
You got frustrations in your daily life? Let's hear them in the comments. Take it out on me.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 1. Now you guys have heard the rest of the list. I'll give you one more guess each.
Man, if it's "Don't Stop Believing," I'm walking
No,
out of here.
it's gonna be Taylor
Or
Swift.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No,
Do you really think it'd be either two of those dad rock songs being streamed the most?
Man,
Like, come
white
on, man.
girls
Most
love
ever?
"Don't Stop Believing."
so I know like certain things have gotten bumped. Like I have half a mind to guess "Running Up the Hill" by Kate Bush, but it probably isn't. Just because Stranger Things bumped it an absolute ton, but I do feel like it's gonna be something by Taylor Swift.
So I'm just trying to think because it's not the most like listened to song ever or bought song. It's most streamed song
Just on Spotify, correct?
on Spotify.
Just on Spotify, yeah.
So that's something to consider. Like,
Make your guess, no cheating.
you know, like I'm not gonna sit here in silence forever. So I gotta get along with my
Yep.
guess. I don't know. You go first.
You already guessed, man. He said
I said
Taylor
something by Taylor Swift. I can't
Oh.
think of like any song names, but I feel like it has to be Taylor Swift.
Some Drake song. I don't know.
All right. Well, the number 1 most streamed song of all time on Spotify is "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd.
No way.
Yep.
Ugh.
With
That's not even his best song.
3.3
Man, The
bill.
Weeknd has such a better disco. Like, you know, I could name 10 songs that are better than that.
Okay,
by
go.
The Weeknd. Well, I'm not going to. That's not what we're here for. But, yeah, not impressed with that. Honestly, 5 out of 10. Soft.
I gotta actually just say, I'm amazed Taylor Swift didn't make it on the list.
Yeah, really. Or
That-
Beyonce
that is pretty-
even.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta think of who like recently put out music in the last, obviously 8, 6, 7 years. That's made it on the list, but at the same
Yeah.
time, yeah, she
And
had
I'm-
some pretty high streaming songs.
And I'm surprised that Drake was only one spot on there.
I thought God's Plan would have been on there.
Yeah,
God's
I would thought God's
Hotline
Plan too.
Bling.
But I don't know. I like "Blinding Lights." I think it's a great song.
It
Sort of
is.
came out right in the 80s revival.
Yeah, it honestly, you know, the day that album came out, I listened to it front to back, and it
Same.
was good. I wasn't
I enjoyed it too, yeah.
like, have I listened to the entire album again? No. Was I satisfied with it? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Rich Flex. That should have been on there. It might be in the last like 2 months. Like, can you look up monthly? Like the month of January, the month of Feb, like what were the most streamed?
Okay, what
Rich
month?
Flex has to be on in
Which month do you think?
December 2022 or whenever that album came out. Her Loss. Sick album name, by the way. Her Loss.
I do agree. I do think it's a great name.
When did that come out? I'm sure that's the top somewhere.
November?
Really, November?
Okay, and we're back from that cut. You guys can see that we just had to look up another list, but we're going to do the most streamed songs of 2022 just to sort of wrap this up and combine it in this one episode sort of thing. What do you think is the most streamed song of 2022 only?
Man, I'm
Just a stream for
2022. 2022. I'm gonna say, what was that remix? Elton John. It was
Closer. Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
That was a great track. I really like that one.
Is it Closer to You?
Cold Heart, wasn't it?
Cold Heart. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Great track. Not on the list though.
You know what? I'm going to say Rich Flex, honestly. Because you know what? It's funny. I can't barely think of any songs that came out in 2022, but I'm sure as soon as you go through the list, I'll be like, oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. But
man, I'll probably have like Marshmallow in it.
I think you guys are just like underestimating or overestimating how many streams Drake gets. Like lots of his songs now aren't pop songs that you hear on the radio.
That's
so
fair.
I'm sure that also, because you got to think, man, how many streams? Like lots of stores and places just play Spotify through the day, right? They just have Spotify playing, so you just play a playlist, right? I don't think many stores. I don't think H&M's playing Rich Flex.
Yeah.
While you're trying to try on your pants.
What's number 5 on this?
Okay, number 5 most streamed song of 2022 is. Oh, no wonder I can read it. It's in Spanish. It's some Bad Bunny song. Titi Me. Oh my God, bro.
Bad Bunny.
So Bad Bunny. Number 4 is also a Bad Bunny song. I don't think any of us know these songs. We're old boomers. Okay, so the number 3 most streamed song on Spotify is Stay by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Number 2, Heat Waves by Glass Animals.
Oh man, that's a great song.
Which one's that?
That's your favorite song, man.
All I think about is you.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah, my favorite song. I like it.
Man, it's a good song.
Sometimes all I think about is you.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is so fucking. It's like last summer. This song has been out for like 8 months already. I think it came out in 2021. Vaughn texts me. He's like, "Yo, man, have you heard this song, dude? It's so good. I just found it." He just sends me Heat Waves. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Or I did that also with that Post Malone, I Like You.
Oh,
With
yeah.
I was like
Doja Cat.
6 months later, check out this new song I found. I love it.
And then the number 1 most streamed song of 2022 is As It Was by Harry Styles.
Don't know it. Don't even care.
As It Was. Something like that. I don't know. I really haven't heard it either.
No, I don't know if I know that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, right
well,
on.
okay. Well, let's get a little personal here. Go on your Spotify. Do you have your Wrapped? What was your most streamed song in 2022?
Can't go through mine.
I'll go through mine.
Oh my.
Humidex?
Yeah.
Highway Connection?
Like 4 out of my 5 top spots are our music. You know, gotta get those streams somehow.
Okay, well, what's your number 1 stream song that isn't one of our songs then?
I don't know how to see that.
Go to your
Technically
Spotify and then go to your
challenged.
library and just look up Wrapped.
Barrow, man.
I got mine up, so I'll read it to
I got my 21.
I'll read it to the crowd here. So my number 1 song of 2022 was Them Bones by Alice in Chains.
Oh man, that's a good song.
Yeah, great song. Great track. Love it. And then My Flaws Burn Through My Skin, like Razor Blades by Suicide Boys.
Yep.
The next one is Tar Baby by Sade. Then Willing by Times of Grace, and then Heartache by Dan Mason. so a very, very wide selection there.
Nice. Mine's Franchise, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Good song.
Break the Law, 95 by 3-6 Mafia. It's F Your Culture by Suicide Boys.
Nice.
Caribou Lou by Tech 9. And
Caribou Lou, really, man? Like, don't get me wrong, I played a lot, but holy.
Yeah, how is that your number 4, bro?
what do you mean for number 4?
Caribou
Tech 9? You don't gotta
Lou.
go like Tech 9? And what is my last one? All Dogs Go to Heaven by Suicide Boys.
I like the
Man, mine
Suicide
is
Boys.
not
That's
as
good.
diversified as your guys'. So
Mine wasn't that diverse.
number 1 is Tin Man by America.
Oh yeah, this by the way was my 2021. I couldn't find 2022.
Oh, my
Man, you
God.
just search it.
I did. That's what
Like-
came up. 21. 2021.
You're
Can you
boomer
do
with
something?
technology. So my number one, Tin Man by America. Number 2, Rookies of the Future by Alchemist and Riff Raff.
Oh, nice, interesting. Riff Raff and Alchemist. Wow.
Yeah. Number 3 was The Bard's Song by Blind Guardian.
Oh my God! Fucking based.
Oh, yeah, man.
Insane.
Number 4 is Godzilla by the Blue Oyster Cult. That's a great song. And then number 5 was Uncle Remus by Frank Zappa.
Interesting.
That's
Frank.
diverse. You're the
That's
most
probably more.
diverse
Yeah,
of
you're probably
all
the most
of it.
diverse of all. No
Man,
dance,
it's all
Gavin
just
dance,
classic.
man.
No, actually, I've fallen off that. I actually was amazed that Protest Hero didn't. I think Protest Hero like ranked it in the top 10 because I listened to
Yeah,
heavy last year, even this year too. But
Do you know that vaporwave album, Floral Shop?
yep.
So Tar Baby is the sample for the first song of that album.
No way.
And that's why I listened probably to so much. Yeah. But again, though, lots of the times when I usually listen to just Spotify when I'm driving. When I'm at home, I'm probably listening to stuff on YouTube, to be honest.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reasonable.
Granted, I actually almost exclusively listen to Spotify, like out working in the garage, Spotify,
Yeah,
driving,
yeah.
Like actually, usually when I'm driving, I'm listening to podcasts, and then when I'm at work, I just throw on like my Discover Weekly or
Yeah.
Mix Volume 1 for you. And
Well, all right. So, we've told you guys to write like 30 things in the comments already, but, what were your top songs? Rate our songs. If you like
Yeah.
any of our songs, let us know.
Let us know if we're cultured or if we're just swine.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
crazy. You know what we're gonna have to do
technos.
next? We're gonna have to do movies. I think movies would be a good topic for most like highest box office grossing movie.
See, man, for me,
What do you
when it comes to movies, like so many people revert to in a conversation when you run out of things to talk about. Oh, have you seen this show? Have you seen this movie? And out of 100 times, 98 times, I haven't seen what they have said or recommended.
Do you know what's
like,
one-
I'm just not up to
Yeah.
date at all on
Yeah.
what's current.
Man,
The
it's
last thing I watched was
impossible.
Better Call Saul,
And
which I
that's-
love.
You know what? And I had this conversation the other day with somebody that's like, you got to think like we're at the point in time where everybody's referencing TV shows. I'm just gonna say TV shows between like 1970 and today, and the amount that are getting pumped out today in like such rapid succession.
Oh, yeah.
By every streaming platform, you can't keep up. Like,
Yeah.
you just can't. You just got to pick your favorite, and then whatever.
I'm watching Mad Men for the first time
Oh
right
man,
now.
I've watched it 3 times.
Oh,
it's great.
Addict.
Me and Nick would actually always talk about Mad.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, you know what's a show that I've never seen? Other than an episode here and there? The Office.
Never ever seen one
I
episode.
couldn't, I've seen an episode here and there. I know everybody loves quoting it and this
The
and that.
chili,
It just
like whatever
never,
that is.
it just never did it for me, ever.
Yeah.
It's a very nursing sweatpants type of show, to be honest. It's good.
Nursing sweatpants. Love it.
The one that's on my list to watch is The Sopranos.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
on my list. Okay, so yeah, The Sopranos apparently revolutionized TV as we know it today. Prior to The Sopranos, apparently it was all very, light-hearted sitcoms were the popular
You had
thing.
Fuller House
Yeah,
and Friends.
The
Yeah,
Sopranos was what set like drama television on the map. How now you have hour-long episodes that are very cinematic and movie-like.
Oh, yeah.
Like apparently The Sopranos was like one of the first shows to do that.
Hold on.
My mom goes crazy about The Sopranos.
So,
I'm gonna
Do we
watch
know if
it
it's on
soon.
any streaming platforms?
I think it's on,
It's on
Crave or whatever.
I
Oh,
think.
God. I
Okay.
don't want to keep signing up for
Now,
platforms.
this could be good too. We could each watch one episode and then talk about it on the podcast in like the Sopranos quarter or something
Yeah,
like that.
review.
Because that might be interesting too. A couple guys who've never seen the Sopranos before watching it for the
Give you
first
an
time,
honest
talking
review.
about it.
Yeah.
Like 30 years later.
30 years later. Isn't that
I wonder
funny?
about fair use. I wonder if we could stream that and react to it live on a podcast.
You
We'll
know,
have to look into
probably-
You could always
not.
you could do it once.
that. Yeah. Because I know you can fair use, but you might have to like pause it every once in a while.
Anyways.
Because I don't know
Yeah.
what the exact laws are on that. But well, either way,
You guys let us know if that sounds
talk about The
something.
Sopranos.
Yeah, let us know if that sounds something interesting, and maybe we'll think about that
First
too.
episode of The Sopranos aired January 10th, 1999.
Oh wow, crazy! But we should probably wrap this up. Then,
Yeah,
eh?
it's been a good episode.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty good episode. What did we talk about today?
Music.
A lot of stuff. Music. I think in the
Pop
beginning
chips
we
in a
had
bar.
food, pop chips in a bar. That's a good question, honestly.
How Vaughn doesn't remember anything.
Oh, I remember that song. Wait, no, I don't.
Oh, that's not Beastie Boys?
And Vaughn is also a big Tech 9 fan. We
Anyways, that's why
I'm
we
not
call
that
ourselves
big
the
of a Tech Nine
SewerCast.
fan. Yeah, that's the SewerCast, you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
And we're live. Hey, you guys, what's going on? Welcome to SewerCast. My name is Vaughn.
I'm Curtis.